Morning. Just quick live. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I'm out here picking up some wire mesh from the Wire Mesh Corporation in Jacksonville, Florida. Like I said, Jacksonville, Florida, for those that say it ain't no work coming out of Florida. Um, I just came to just kind of reiterate some things that I've said before that I don't think people are saying it, you know what I'm saying? But I hear them saying it a lot, but I don't think they saying it in the way that they think they saying it, and that's the term, getting your feet wet. And if you're familiar with this term, that comes from the pool scene. If you're around the pool, you don't really get in the water, you don't really jump in the water, you don't risk drowning. You just stick your feet in the water, splash a toe around, something like that. Ooh, boy, that boy Big Country said low. He got away 4K and pay almost 4K. Hallelujah. Boy, that's a nice Friday. Boy, do your thing. 10-speed delivery and wag. What's up, baby? First no transportation, top of the morning, baby. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing this morning, man? I just came to do a little short one on the concept of getting your feet wet and how that is mentally a counterproductive mindset to have. I know some people say get your feet wet in order to emphasize the fact that you're trying a new venture. But like I said, that comes from sitting around the pool where if you jump in the pool, there's a risk of drowning. Or if you jump in the pool, you're gonna have to work full force to stay above the water so you can make everything, what I'm saying, make everything work and you don't die. But when you just sitting on the side of the pool and you get your feet wet, this implies that there's really less risk involved in making this endeavor when you just on the side of the pool with your feet in the water, just getting your feet wet. And if you watch this channel, you've oftentimes seen me and heard me say and emphasize a lot that there is no such thing. No such thing. Whether you come on as a driver, whether you move in as an owner operator, whether you get your own authority and you run the show, there is absolutely no possible way to do this in a productive way and consider yourself just figuring that out and trying and starting up and hoping things work. That's the mindset, but that's not the way this goes. Because if you know from any experience with starting a business, the startup cost of the endeavor was more than likely pretty good amount of money. But this is one of those type of instances right here where the startup cost, the amount of credit that you need, the support that you need, and the mindset you need does not entail you getting your feet wet. That ain't what that means. This is a full commitment. I'm gonna say this again. This is a full life changing commitment. If you're driving a truck for someone and you don't even own it, you haven't signed your name on anything, it's a life changing commitment because you're not going to be at home with your family. It needs to be more than getting your feet wet if you're going to be gone for your family an extended period of time and you can't seem to bring the money back that you would have made working a regular job and spending the night at home every night. Startup cost, big country is a beast. It is. Even with the best credit and you can stay liquid and everything, you still owe a lot of people because you sign your name on something that getting your feet wet, splashing around on the edge of the pool, and then pulling your feet out is not an option. Especially with a new startup, because, like I said, the cost of everything is so great, and the amount of credit that you will have to either procure or get extended to you is something in that neighborhood of a small home. And I'm gonna say this and get up out of here. When you go and you start trying to be an owner operator, a company owner, even a driver, especially a owner operator and the company owner, you're going to be signing yourself up for a commitment of about 3 to 5 years at the least, just in equipment. That's your commitment. So there's no I'm jumping in and out of this, or you will wind up bankrupt. You will possibly lose your home. So the mindset that it takes to come out here and really be focused doesn't entail having in the back of my mind that, oh, I'm only getting my feet wet. If this doesn't work, everything's still gonna be all right because it's not. It's really not. It ain't gonna be all right. It's gonna be staying outside. So you know what I'm saying? Like I say, for those that want to get started in hot shot, I suggest you go get your CDL. If you want to come through the growing pains that I have, you know what I'm saying, and you want to deal with the stuff that I done had to deal with to get where I'm at, believe me, most people would have quit. Most people would have folded. Most people would have found a way to put a driver in the seat and have somebody to blame. Most people would have got a dispatcher when it wasn't working that good in my first 2, 3 months, which I had a dispatcher that was trash. You know what I'm saying? Looking for somebody to blame. Could have bowed out easily and be like, man, they couldn't find me no loads. I couldn't make no money. I just had to fold up. Now you got to take this shit in your own hands and be for real about it. And just know that this is a full commitment. This is not an exercise and sitting on the side of the pool, getting your feet wet, dipping your toe in the water. As soon as you sign your name on that first piece of equipment, you have officially jumped in the pool. Now, how much money you spend, how much credit you have to put out will determine how deep in the pool you will go. But more definitely, oh, you way more than a toe in there. You knee deep from the door. Before you even get a trailer, you almost waist deep. Now you got a trailer, a truck, and get what? Now it's time to buy all the equipment that go with it. Oh, now we stomach deep. Okay, now you got all this truck equipment. Guys, find somewhere to park, pay for that. If you got it at home, God bless you for having some property where you can park it and all that stuff. All the paperwork that goes into it. Going to school to get your CDL, buying all this equipment, getting ready to stay away from your house for days and weeks at a time, having your family to understand that this is a profitable endeavor and that we're not going to be homeless behind me getting my feet wet and not quite taking it as serious as I should. And this is one of the things where I say, like, you can't quantify this with nothing but money in the bank. Your wife ain't gonna understand the fact that you out 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you left a job making 4 or 5 grand a month, and you come back in 3 to 4 weeks with 15, 18, $2,000 after fuel and expenses. It's gonna start to not make sense after about 6 or 7 months. So dilly dallying around on the edge of the pool and dipping your feet and swinging ain't gonna get it. You gotta put your big boy drawers on, your big girl panties on. Come on out here and understand that this is a life changing situation that you have started, and it's a life changing snowball effect that has been started, and it is a race. When last time you were racing, swimming in a pool with just your feet in the water on the side of the pool? Now you got to be all in for this race. There's a real race, and it's a race against time. It's a race against equipment. It's a race against your health. It's a man. Do y'all see what's going on with the COVID and shit out here? It's a race. You think I don't want to get me a pile of money and get out these folk way? But get what? I gotta work. I gotta take care of my family and be safe as I could possibly be. But at the same time, it ain't no man. I'm just gonna go home and take a month off because I don't feel like it, or man, this ain't working out. I gotta sit down for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and regroup and figure out what's next. Insurance will be due. Truck note will be due. House note will be due. Don't nobody care nothing about how you feel, but you. The money don't care nothing about how you feel. The industry don't care nothing about how you feel. That's why we got folks out here running truckloads and high shot loads for $8 a mile, full truckloads, because they don't care how you feel and they don't care what bills you gotta pay. No, this is a make your own way, make your own situation type of deal. And if you can't come out here and understand that it takes you to be fully committed, you will fail. Because all the days that happen since I've been out here, I done been out here probably 1,100 days, 1,200 days total since I started the company. Don't you know every day it was something different? Let's see what old boy got something different. Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. Come on in. I appreciate it. Well, I'm finna get loaded. And the matter of fact, when I tell you life come full circle, I used to work at a place called JJ Ferguson Pre-Stress Yard. I built bridges for 3.5 years. I engineered every end piece to a beam. How you make a curve out of a straight line? Me. Well, I'm finna take the mesh rebar that it takes to build these beams to Greenwood, Mississippi, to that particular bridge company, JJ Ferguson. And get what? Get what? I'm finna make about about 4 weeks salary. Boy, I got stuck in a little hole right here. I gotta get out and do some things, y'all. But like I said, y'all have a blessed day, a blessed morning. And like I said, I appreciate y'all. I gotta get this drive behind me to move so I can get a running head start on this curve because I'm sitting in the sand. Diff locks, yeah, full lockers, but sitting in the sand against pretty much a wheel chalk, it ain't gonna work. So let me get these guys to back up. I'm gonna holler